Hi, this is Dirk Horton. We're going to take a look at something called friendly addition today. And I'm going to use something that I invented called abacards. Now these are concepts that you learn from the abacus, but then you can practice using real numbers. Let's have a look. If you're using your abacards, this is what you should do. You should work in pairs. And you need to click the space bar to move the card ahead. You should work with a buddy. After each click, talk about what you see. Very important. But actually more important, practice guessing what you will see before you click. That's after you've been through a few cards. After using the abacards, make up problems. Let's take a look at our first and we'll walk you through it. Most importantly, help your buddy understand. If you can explain it to your buddy, you understand it. All right, our first abacard is adding 9 and 8. Now you certainly could have memorized that, but let's show you how you can do this with mental math by making this problem friendly. If you add a 1 to the 9, you get a 10. Okay, but what do you have to do if you add a 1 to the 9? Okay, by the way, 10 is friendly because it's very easy to add. Now, this is where you come up with give and take. In other words, if you took a number and you added a 1, you gave a 1 to that number 9, so you have to take away from 8 to make this work. And sure enough, what you have now is some friendly addition. Now, what we got here is an example where we have two answers that must be the same, and which one is easier to do, 9 and 8 or 10 and 7. There's your abacard. And wow, it works well. Let's take a look at another one. How about 9 and 9? Now what do you think is going to happen when I hit the space bar now? Are we going to make one of these numbers friendly? Well, yes, we are. We're going to make that 9 friendly. Could have chosen either one. And what do we have? 10. But if we're going to add a number, we've got to take away a number from the other one. That's friendly. So, and what's 9 minus 1? That's 8. So in this case, which is the friendlier addition? 9 plus 9? Or 10 plus 8. They have to be the same because you gave a number and took a number. Wow. You should begin to understand this trick so you can guess what's going to happen beforehand. A 7 and a 6. How can we make that 7 friendly? You were right. You add a 3 to it, you make it a 10. But then what do you have to do? Take away a 3, and what do you have? Woo! And guess what? And that's friendly. Wow. Let's take another one. You beginning to get the idea? This is fun because this is what you can do with mental math. You can also reinforce your math facts. You can also hold numbers in your head, and you can also remember there's more than one way to do something. That's what math is all about. Well, let's try another one. Ready? What is it? That's right, it's a 10. And that's friendly. What is it? And what's the answer? Woo! And those are the same because of give and take. Wow! 9 and 6. Then what? There's our friendly again. And then what? These avocards really work well. Aha! Another one. 14 and 9. Well, what are we going to do? Ready? Friendly man. Yeah, what are we going to do now? Finally. And are those answers the same? You bet. How about 14 minus 9? Now we're going to do subtraction. We're going to make some friendly subtraction. Only if you made that number friendly like this is important because we're doing subtraction. We're not doing addition anymore. We're taking away 9. So we're going to take away one more. And if you take away one more, you better add one more in the beginning. How about that? So what's that going to be? Now you notice, this is different than the adding. Because we subtracted one more, we didn't add one more at the bottom, we had to add one more at the top. And guess what your answer is? It's real important to think this through so you don't confuse what you do during addition and subtraction. Don't just memorize, make it make sense to you. Look at that. Wow. All right, 16 plus 7. Now we're adding. So how do we make this friendly? Yes, sir. But then, since we added one to the bottom, what do we have to do to the top? Take away one. Remember, we added an extra one at the bottom. We have to take away an extra at the top. Now, guess what? We're going to take away 7. And what's an easy number to take away? Well, we don't want to take away 7. We want to take away 3 more. And that means we're going to take away 10. But if we took away 3 more, we better add 3 more to the top to make it friendly. There's friendly, all right. Wow. 24 plus 8. What are we going to do with this? Well, let's make that 8 friendly. Woohoo! We did it, didn't we? But then if we added an extra 2 at the bottom, we got to take away a 2 at the top. And what do we have here? Beautiful. Wow. See how fast you can do that. Now, we're taking away a 10, so we took away an extra 2 to make that easy. We better add an extra 2. Do you see the difference between addition and subtraction? By the way, once you learn that, you're getting a much better idea as to what these processes actually are. Okay, wow, we're starting to get big here. So we're going to add a 9, but the easy way is to add a 10. And what do we have? Friendly. But then, if we added a 1 to the bottom, what do we got to do to the top? We got to take away, otherwise we'd end up with too many. So guess what? And you know the answer to this. Wow. Now what about subtract? Oh, we never subtract 9. What we're going to do is subtract 10 and then add 1. What a great mental math thing. You don't have to count or anything. Okay, that's it. There's plenty more to practice on the abacards, but I think you can make up your own to practice. Remember, it's different when you're doing subtraction and addition. You have yourself a good day, and remember, math is so much more fun when you think, and you can also do it a different way. Bye.